Okay, guys, we should be live now. Just coming back. We're on day 2 of the 40-hour sketchbook challenge. We got over 8 hours done yesterday on the sketchbook challenge. Unfortunately, one of the streams still hasn't been approved after getting flagged for copyright. So I was able to appeal every single one of the videos except one of them, which is about 45 minutes to an hour long of one of the segments. But we do actually have all the other videos up, so that's awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in, everyone that's coming in just right now. Pulling up all the necessary windows and stuff for the chat. So yeah, we're on to day 2 of what has become one of the most insane challenges I've ever tried to do, and I'm pretty pumped on it. So we're gonna try to keep it going. Music-wise and everything, I gotta update a few of the screen metrics while I'm at it before I forget. So I was actually able to get
Hey
quite a
guys, Steve here, and
few
today I'm playing around.
other followers and stuff in that time frame from yesterday, so that's awesome. So thank you guys for that, everyone that's been sharing the links. Starting a little bit later today. Yesterday I started a little after 4:30 a.m. So went for a walk this morning, tried to find coffee, realizing no one's open around here. I always just hope, and I'm optimistic someone's gonna actually be here, but no one's ever open, so it's not a big deal. But we're about to get started. I'm just pulling up a few more tabs really quick just so I can talk with you guys and get the stream going. Now, likes on the video definitely help as well. If you're watching this, that's one of the largest measured metrics on YouTube. So if you guys are watching this stream, it definitely helped me out, and it doesn't cost you anything to like the video. And if you know anyone that might be interested in a challenge like this, or if you're bored just kind of hanging around, not doing much, and you want someone to talk to and chat with, I'm here for the next 8 hours. So it's gonna be a time. All right, let me get the chat going really quick. All right, so chat is open. You can share all your comments, concerns, questions in there. Let me get the sketchbook as well. And sorry for the humming in the background. It's really hot right now where I am, so I have to have this AC on just so I can kind of really handle this whole stream. And then I'm gonna be ordering some coffee, I guess, because everywhere near me is closed, and I haven't had time to go and get coffee at a grocery store. So with the last streams, we did some recapping of what I was working on, and I'll do the same thing this morning. So from the last few days of what was streamed on the sketchbook tours, wasn't too much. There's so we have this one right here this day, which was all like the Rose studies and whatnot. If you guys can see that, let me push this up a little bit so you guys can see more. Yeah, so we did the Rose studies. The next page from that same night, this is from the insomnia sketching session. This was all like different spiders and scorpions and just different types of tattoo flash. That's something I can warm up with really quickly, is just drawing tattoo flash. I don't have to think about it too much. I just can kind of draw it really quickly. I've drawn so much of it, it makes it a lot easier. This was the first page of yesterday's stream. So this was actually just a bunch of sketching and trying out different techniques with a couple brush pens and trying to really warm up and get back into just sketching other things that aren't necessarily tattoo flash. The next page was a page of fire studies, and this is actually my favorite page of the entire day. I think this is one of the best ones that we were able to do, and I actually feel like I learned something when I was doing this, because there's a lot of types of fire. You can draw fire in so many different ways, and I feel like half of these I've never really thought about trying that aesthetic and style. I typically do a bit of like a hybrid of modern Japanese styled flames from tattoo flash and a bit of like the classic comic Americana flames, which are, you know, like your really, really classic basic ones that look like this. So kind of a mix between these two, but trying these other styles, I'm actually interested to try some of their techniques out. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome. Good morning. Not sure if it's morning where you are. It is here, but welcome. And there is some latency on the stream. I forgot to put what the regular latency is. I know it's like, it can be up to like a minute sometimes. So I'm going to do my best to try to respond to you guys. Just grab this chat window. It's a little hard. I just don't have a proper setup for this just yet, but we're working with one main screen, which I use for everything, for references, and then controls, and then have the chat window, and then my reference image. All right. How many people we got so far? It's not letting me know. Oh, nice. We got 3 people watching. Sick. Guys, thank you so much. Welcome. Again, if you can like the video and the live stream, it helps boost the metrics for other people to see it that already follow me. We're just going through the recap of the pages. So this was another page that was done yesterday during the live stream. 7:07 a.m. It is, yep, 7:10 when I'm seeing this. I don't know how far the latency is on the chat. It's doing pretty good. But yeah, so this was another page right here that we got to do. Just pull this right here. So there is quite a bit of latency. I'm not sure if you're hearing the audio faster or not. It doesn't tell me that, so hopefully it's lining up. We're doing the next one right now. We have this page here, which I started. This was a bunch of studies of some different types of plants and fungi and whatnot. This is where we left off. This is where we're going to pick up, and we're just going to keep drawing. I'm ordering coffee really quickly. I know it's insane, but there's nothing open around me, so I have to actually have it sent to me. It's a little ridiculous, but what are you going to do? So yeah, we're going to pull up some other references. I think I'm going to stick with probably, I don't know. I think we're going to do some more plants today. I think that will be actually really helpful to start with. Just to kind of warm up, we're going to fill in a few more areas on this page until it's really crushed. And then we're going to move on to the next one. And the video, I'm just trying to do some adjustments here. I don't know if it's going to let me adjust it too much. It's a little tricky. You can't really tell. Let me just check the Streamlabs feed. Okay, yeah, that's too much zoom in. There we go. All right, yeah, it's a little hard to get the camera exactly where it needs to be. Let me just try turning this around and see if that helps at all. I'm gonna desk up so the cord's a little closer. Okay, so that should be a little bit better. Sorry, it's really hard to get the angles adjusted right on this thing. Okay. And sorry if it's upside down. It should take a second. It should correct itself. There we go. All right, so that's a lot easier. It's a little bit better for me to see everything. And again, sorry about the sound in the background. There's just not much I can do about that. And just getting everything all set up here. All right, so let's see. Pulling up some images now. Actually, it looks like there's some decent stuff actually right now coming up in the feed. All right. This is actually becoming a bit more complicated than I thought it would be. Man. So I have my phone up in the overhead, so I have to use the internet to try to do any ordering right now, and it's not the easiest, that's for sure. Should have did this before I started the stream. Sorry. Okay. All right, we're gonna just draw while this all loads because it's just taking forever. Let's go back to some of the plants, and we'll just kind of go from there. We'll pick up some other things up in a second. We might even do some merch design today. I think that'll be a cool concept. I've had a few people hitting me up for different things like shirt graphics and skateboard graphics lately, as I was doing a ton of stuff for the Creature Skateboard contest, like graphic contest, and then, I'm definitely aware that there's substantially better designs than what I submitted, that people already had like existing work that was absolutely killer. So I kind of, redirected my energy a little bit, just because I knew that it was going to be a little difficult to kind of compete with that and spend all the time on that when I could be doing other things that actually might be profitable for me. So just had to kind of readjust. All right, it's not working either. Okay. All right. All right. I'll wait until my break. That's fine. I'll do an order then. I got enough of this cheap coffee to get started. Oh, this stuff isn't good. All right. To drawing. Here we go. Okay, so we got a couple other plant references. I'm going to pull up some other weird sort of things I didn't get to draw yesterday. Had a ton of really cool images that I wanted to try to draw. And also I grabbed some images of some people and some dogs and stuff I wanted to use for reference to draw some things. So we might pull some of those out, try a few of those designs and see what I can kind of come up with. And I'm going to do my best to really capture things on the video. And we're going to wait a little bit on the music. We'll start up in a little bit. It's a little early, so I don't really need a bunch of random music kind of playing right now. Especially with the royalty-free stuff, it's a very mixed bag. So some of it's really good, some of it's not really good. And nice, we got 5 people viewing, so thanks everyone that's tuning in. Please, if you could like the video, it really helps out the channel and helps expand the metrics of what people can view and see on the channel. It's completely free for you to do, and it's one of the best things you can do to help with my live streams right now through YouTube. And the view rate's been great. We've been getting some awesome feedback. A lot of people seem to really like the live streams. And this is a pretty intense challenge, so I'm excited to really go for it. Keep getting a fluctuation between 3 to 5 people tuning in, so it's awesome. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate all the support during this challenge. This is one of the hardest things I've ever tried to do as a personal challenge and as a YouTuber. Just forcing myself to make work that's really intense like this is definitely helping me kind of get past some barriers I've been hitting lately, and I'm actually feeling progress of doing something really simple. Have I ever made designs for pants other than skateboards, since pants have an odd shape? I've done graphics for pants for sure. I mean, that's been pretty popular, like sweatpants and shorts, especially in like the hardcore music scene. Those have been around forever. Yeah, they keep instantly removing stuff because the AI bots with the music, even though I have the license to play the music. But it's okay. All right, we're gonna start off like kind of simple, and then I don't know. We'll try to do some stuff. There's a few things in here that actually might be worthy of me doing somewhat of a final design with, which is crazy that I actually was able to kind of produce some stuff that I think is worthy of that. It's not very often that I feel that way about art in my sketchbooks. From a live stream, typically I'll do stuff on the live stream. It's literally just messing around and there's no direction. But from the experimentations that I've been able to do with this, it's sparked some ideas. So it's definitely helping with some of the creative block already. And again, sorry about the hum in the background and the weird electrical noise. That's the air conditioner. It's very warm in Boston right now. So in a little bit, I'll turn it off. It should be able to like maintain being cool for a little bit longer. And the first break, I think I'm going to try to do the first break around 9:30 a.m. It'll be a half-hour break or less. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling if I can go longer without a break. Yeah, so we'll be going probably until like maybe 3 today. We'll see how long it takes for things to kind of pick up. So right now, I'm just filling this page up with a few more little simple studies of some other plants and some other mushrooms and fungi and stuff, just to kind of keep filling in the gaps. I'm trying not to just crank a bunch of drawings out that don't fill up an entire page. So I really want to make sure I'm using this sketchbook to the fullest. Even though it's a 600-page sketchbook and there's plenty of other pages that I have already that have a lot of gaps, eventually I plan to go back and fill those in. So once I'm done going through this and I've gone through the entire thing once with the pencil sketches, there might be a